This is the chorus to How Great Is Our God. It's very similar to the verse. The chords are A. We're going to do that for 8 beats, then F sharp minor 7. For 8 beats, then D for 4. E for 4. And then back to A for 4. And I'm just going to do down strums as I say the words. And I'll show you how to strum the song in another video further along in the playlist. But for now, let's just do the strums, and I'll speak the words along so you can see them as I go. Ready? How great A is our God. Sing with me, how great. F sharp minor 7 is our God. And all will see how great. Great is our God. And then you can put in a little transition here if you want, which is a D over F sharp chord to an E. In case you're not familiar with that D over F sharp, it's just kind of like you make a D chord here, except use your second, pinky, and third fingers. First finger down here to the F sharp note, and as you see, if you watch closely, this string is muted with the edge, if you look in the upper corner of the first finger here. So we have something like this, and then E. And then we'll go back into the chorus again, and I'll do it one more time for you here. We have 8 strums of A. How great is our God. Then 8 strums of F sharp minor 7. Sing with me, how great is our God. And all will see how great. 4 of D. 4 of E. How great is our God. The next part of the song is the bridge, where they go, name above all names, worthy of our praise. I'm going to make our next video on that so that you could, if you need to study that separately from the others, you won't have to rewind through some giant video. So let's do that now. We'll make a video for the bridge. This song is called How Great Is Our God. It's by Chris Tomlin, Jeff C. Reeves, and Ed Cash. I'm going to show you how to play it. Generally, the intro goes A to D, over and over. I've heard it played many ways, so I'm going to go straight to the verse today and teach you. It all starts on an A chord, and then from there we're going to go to an F sharp minor 7. I'll go over a couple ways to play that, and then the D. Now this isn't going to be one of those lessons, you know, put your finger here, put your finger there really elaborately. I'm assuming the internet is a huge place full of chord symbols and tabs, things where you can find that information. I don't know. But I will tell you there's 4 beats of each, and here's how the progression moves. We have A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 beats of each rather, and 8 down strums of F sharp minor, and then D. And I'm just choosing these open chords because they're super simple. As you go through the video playlist, I'm going to elaborate a little more. And now here's how the words would fit over it. The splendor of the King, clothed in majesty, let all earth rejoice, all earth rejoice. And then we have the A again. He wraps himself darkness tries to hide. Trembles at his voice, deep trembles at his voice. And that's how easy the verse is. Now, I am going to show you in future videos in the playlist better strum, something like the splendor of the King, clothed anyway, this video isn't about that. It's just about the basic chords. So again, it's A, F sharp minor, D, 2 measures of 4 of each, which would be about 8 beats of each. And now we'll move on to the next video in the playlist, where I teach you how to play the chorus. And I'm also going to put this in one big string of videos as well if you want to watch the whole thing. But I like to do them in chunks so that if you want to focus on one part of the song, you don't have to shuffle through some 20-minute video, and you can just practice that part first and then go on to a different. This is the bridge to How Great Is Our God. It's exactly the same as the chorus, except we're going to add a little transition in there. It goes from G. So basically we're going to have 8 A's. And by the way, I like to do this A. I'm going to teach it to you right now. And as opposed to this A, or some of you may finger it like this, I like to take my pinky and stretch it up here. These 2 strings gives it a little more fullness. So anyway, you can try that one too. Now that we're moving along in the video list here, we'll throw a trick or 2 in here or there. So anyway, we have 8 A's. Name above all names. Then F sharp minor for H. Worthy of our praise. Then we got D for 4. My heart will sing how great. Then E for 4 is our God. 4 A's, then our transition. G again, we'll do it. A for 8 times. Name above all names. F sharp minor 8 times. Worthy of our praise. 8 times our heart will sing how great is our God. In the next video, I'll show you a little bit of a strum that works well with this, and maybe we can do a little flat picking in a different video after that. Let's go ahead and do that now. Now I'm going to show you some heavy chords, some kind of 3-note power chords you can use to play How Great Is Our God if you want to make it a little more rock sounding in places. Basically the way you play a power chord is you use your first finger on any given fret on, say, the 5th string or the 6th string or the 5th string, 4th string. Doesn't matter, works everywhere. You can use either a 2-finger chord or a 3-finger chord. The 2-finger, in which case I have my index finger here on the 6th string and my 3rd finger 2 fingers higher than it, 2 frets higher than it on the 5th string. So we have something like that. We're only going to strum those strings. So if you look over in the lower right here, where my thumb is, I'm just doing kind of a light motion. In fact, I'm muting this and kind of keeping these strings quiet with my other fingers. And I'll have some technique videos on the channel about that too. So anyway, the A chord, A note here on the guitar is this, so therefore this is an A power chord. And it's going to sound like this. So that's our first chord. How great is our God, sing me how. And now we're going to move it down here to the F sharp note, therefore F sharp chord. How great is our God, and all will see how. Guess what happens if you remove this? We run out of strings, right? So next we have our D chord up here. So this is a D note, just like the open D string. Same chord configuration, 1st finger, 3rd finger, pinky. So we have a D chord, how great. How great. We can move it up to an E. C, E note, E chord. Or we can move it down. E. There's our octaves. Anyway, how great. How great. Or we can combine the whole thing. Praise our God. And that sounds really nice when we use our first chord. that A to resolve it. So again, it's going to be 5th fret, 2nd fret, root on the 6th string, 5th fret, root on 5th string. Notice it's all the same chord. And then you can go up, or you can go down, or you can do both. And then we end on this A. It doesn't matter. So that's how you would do How Great Is Our God with power chords, and a quick little lesson on power chords. And I think that's all I have to say about this song today. I think we've exhausted it with 6 or 7 videos here. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson, and we'll be putting Now we'll do a short strumming lesson for How Great Is Our God. This is something I came up with. It sounds kind of modern, and it just moves nicely as chord shadings. It goes something like this. What I'm doing here is I'm going, basically you want to keep your hand moving like a pendulum, like I'm doing right here. You see that? And then we only choose when to hit the strings. And so what I have here is down. So we have down and a few pendulum type movements, and then up, down. So we have. And the idea here, I'll give you a quick strum lesson. There's going to be plenty of these on the YouTube channel when I'm done with this thing. Is you keep your hand moving in a constant up and down direction, and then you only strike the strings when you need to. You have kind of, say I move faster, and I want to do a fast drum. Okay? Something like this. So anyway, you get the idea. Keep your hand moving like a pendulum. That way it always sounds a lot more smooth than something like this. Here's a gallop kind of thing. Just on an E chord. Using that technique, here it is trying to do it all downs. So you see how choppy that sounds. I wonder I can even do that with all these downs, those down strokes. Anyway, so that's the idea. Keep your hand moving like a pendulum. And I went the strum I did is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. And I just kind of moved it along strings. So I think that one moves along. It's kind of quick and cool. So that's a strum I like to use when I play this song. Of course, you can do easier ones too, but there's easy ones all over the internet that are kind of just dumb and useless. So there's one that'll challenge you a little bit. And I guess next I'll do some power chords for this lesson to show you how to play a little electric guitar in the heavier parts if you need to. That'll be the next one in the playlist.